We have a very upsetting story coming out of two HBCUs. Now, these two HBCUs are trying to offer up our children to these people to test their coronavirus vaccine on them. I got an issue with that. So let me read the names. C. Reynolds Verrett of Xavier University of Louisiana and Dillard University President Walter M. Kimbrough. Now, they released a joint statement on September the 3rd, and they revealed their participation. They say the duo is contributing to a trial run by the Ochsner Medical Center in Jefferson, Louisiana. Okay? So they claim that overcoming the virus will require the availability of vaccines effective for all peoples in our community, especially our black and brown neighbors. They said phase 3 vaccine trials have begun across the nation, including in New Orleans. So they said that it's of utmost importance that a significant number of black and brown subjects participate so the effectiveness of these vaccines be understood across the many diverse populations that comprise these United States. Okay. But then the black community pushed back on them and said, wait a minute, hold on. We remember that Tuskegee experiment that happened from 1932 to 1972, okay, that they purposely infected and didn't tell black men with syphilis and others who didn't have the disease to test the effectiveness of penicillin. Now, they say the controversy resulted from the men being given aspirin and mineral supplements and not being treated, with many going blind, insane, or suffering health problems and deaths. Okay. So they talk about, of course, our population. They always say we 13% of the population. How is it that they make babies all day long in our community, but we still 13% of the population? How do we never grow past that? See, y'all lying. You're lying. Because there's no drop off in babies in our community. Trust me, I know. There's no drop off in babies. The fact is, you want to lie and say we only 13%. We're probably somewhere 16%, 17%. That's probably where we're really at, right? But they don't want to really say that. So they when they start getting that pushback, then they come out saying, well, as presidents of HBCUs, we do recall unethical examples of medical research. We remember the Tuskegee experiment. And, they start coming out, start explaining then, right? But they said that cause harm, and saying undermine the trust in health providers and caretakers. So they say today we got regulations in place. Y'all are so dumb. You're educated and dumb. You don't trust these people with no experiment on you. Hey, matter of fact, those two presidents, go offer yourself to that trial. How about that? How much they paid you Negroes? That's what I want to know. Because they had to pay you. Now, people came out strong and say, don't do this. You're putting our children at risk with these fast-track vaccines. He said, they're not lab rats. And it's the truth. Our children are not lab rats. They said that another person said, so how much money did the school receive in exchange for offering up these babies? He said, this is shameful. Another person said. They said, how dare you let our children be guinea pigs for the pharmaceutical industry? They said they said that they must have threatened you. They said because no intelligent thinking black man would agree to be a guinea pig for unproven vaccines. And they're 100% right. They're 100% right. Call them out, brothers and sisters. Don't let these two, let me repeat their names again, so you guys can remember them. You can go tweet them or whatever. C. Reynolds Verrett of Xavier University and Walter M. Kimbrough of Dillard University. Two HBCUs, and trying to sell black children to these people. Like I said before, you and your family take your happy self and go be part of the trials. Leave our children alone. Leave our children out of it. They're paying you off to try to get our babies. No. See, brothers and sisters, we got to put a stop to that. But because we talk about the Mzungu, but you know what? The Mzungu can't do what he want to do without our help. That's the same thing what happened with Margaret Sanger. She couldn't bring her abortion to the black community until she went through those Negro preachers. Now they're doing the same thing again, coming not through a preacher, but coming through HBCU presidents to try to get them to convince our impressionable young men and women to be a part of that. That's their problem. Because what I know Black nations don't have a coronavirus problem. That is a Western problem. That is a China problem. That's not a black nation problem. St. Lucia, no deaths. Barbados, only 7 deaths of the coronavirus. You look at Kenya, you look at all these different nations. Look them up. They don't even equate to the amount of deaths America had and Italy had and all the other ones. That's not our problem. Let the people that's dealing with that, let them be the test subjects. We all right. We good. It's your turn to be part of the test. You gonna sit up here and always using us as guinea pigs, always using us to perfect your medicines. No. Don't listen, any black folks that be a part of their trial, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. Let them, since they say they so superior, let the superior people, because you don't need inferior people, so let the superior people be a part of the trials. That way we'll know if it works, if it works on the superior people. Why you want to test something on the inferior people? That doesn't make sense. So let them do their own trials on their own with their people. It's just that simple. But this is treasonous. And this is straight up sellouts. Well, leave me a comment, guys. Let me know what you think about this particular story. These 2 sellouts at Dillard and Xavier University. Yeah, we got to keep calling them out and exposing them because, no. This is very, very upsetting that they pull a stunt like this. And everybody needs to go and check them for this.